Hello, everybody. I'm Doug Llewellyn, and welcome to our studio high above the trading floor here at the American Stock Exchange on Wall Street in Lower Manhattan. Today, a very interesting guest and a very interesting company with, indeed, a very interesting story, all three. We're going to focus on a company that specializes in heating, ventilation, and air conditioning, but a company that does this in an unusual way and very often on many unusual historic buildings in the Boston area. The company is Total Temperature Control. They are headquartered in Wakefield, Massachusetts. And our guest today is the president of the company, John Ambrosino. John, welcome. Nice to have you with us.
Thank you very much, Doug.
Welcome
nice
to Wall
be
Street.
Here. It's overwhelming looking around, I tell you. It's my first visit to Wall Street.
Listen, let me ask you something. There are tons and tons of heating and air conditioning companies in the phone book, as you know. Yours is really extraordinary because not only of the work you do, but the kind of jobs you tackle. Let's talk a little bit about what makes your company different from the run-of-the-mill heating and air conditioning company.
Well, Doug, it's funny. What we've kind of fallen in the niche of doing is that we take care of a lot of old historic buildings. We do a lot in the Back Bay of Boston, where the young buildings are 185 years old and 165 years old, built in the 1800s.
What kind of challenge does working on a building of that age present to you that you don't face with a building built, 10 years ago or that's being built today?
Well, one of the big charms of living in the Back Bay of Boston and in surrounding towns like Charlestown and all the surrounding towns of Boston has been there for just a long time, is they want to maintain the historic appearance of the building. They want air conditioning, which really wasn't around in 1865,
right.
And they want it to be in there, and they want it to be stealth. They want it to be not heard or seen. So we have a challenge to get it into the properties without being, noticed. We have to hide ductwork. We have to choose high velocity or conventional. We have to do a lot of different things to find out what we're going to get in there, how we're going to get in it, and how we're going to do it without disturbing the aesthetic